Massive. The Big Massive Podcast. Yo, the Big Massive Podcast. Oh, Only Massive. Podcast by day, Big Massive by night. Only Massive. You know I'm Only Massive. Big Massive Podcast.
Why have people in positions that can't give you answers and can't make... Like, I would want somebody to go, right, leave it with me.
Aye.
Like, if you don't have... If your job is managing, manage. You should ring such and such. I did the person you want me to ring, the person sitting across from you in the room.
That's true, sir.
That's unbelievable.
100%.
Three things I asked for, just as I said, right, that's three fires I can't put out then. Oh, no. It's fine.
On the bright side, travel came on.
Didn't get much.
Man, I am skint.
Oh, don't talk. Don't.
I was saying to Connor too yesterday, says, see anytime we save up a bit of money to invest into this podcast, to buy some equipment, you have a crisis where you need the money.
Why is that? But because we've never had any all year. We were paying everybody, so anybody listening, we try and invest. We need to go to investment classes.
Do you know what? I was actually looking up soundboards. Like, you know what? Next month we can buy that.
I know, because we can go to the boo, boo, boo. That'd be good crack rares.
Why are you gay?
We could have about 5 just to... we definitely have to get one.
That's on the back.
What about buy Connors? Because they don't use it.
Have they got the soundboard one?
They don't use it. They hated it then. So they went right back to that. No, well, they've got the more recent version of Zoom. So we reinvested. We got somebody to do videos for us and just paying rent in the rooms we use and stuff like that. So we never made a penny, but the week that we did, we needed it.
I know one. See,
it wasn't that much.
The YouTube's died a death since your man's left.
Has it?
Oh,
sure, we haven't put anything in that.
No, I know, but just he was doing a fucking good job. Like it was incremental. I think he would have fucking really took it to the next level. But
what way did he finish with it? Did he say to you, "He's your shite"?
No. I left it. I would eventually like to go back to him. Like,
if we could make the dough.
If we could make the dough, Ravy. Give it a year, sir.
We're the only.
Give it a fucking year, and I'm out to. If you don't fucking tell your friends, families, aunties, uncles, Waynes on Patreon.
Do it to Christmas, do you reckon?
We'll see.
Because we're probably one of the longest running podcasts, along with, especially in NA. Who'd be longer?
Gaddis.
Oh, Gaddis is the king. He's the longest in the country.
Dexter and Yum started just before us, about 6 months.
I think they're a year before us.
Is it?
Anyway, they're before us. Shane Todd's TV Me, probably.
Yeah.
Regular? Mudblood?
No, I think I was after.
Are they regular as well now? But what I'm saying is we're the only cunts not getting paid.
Joe Rogan.
They're all fucking minted. If we were making what they were making, we wouldn't have to work during the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is sponsored by fucking absolutely fucking nobody.
Just, do you see the sign up there? See the nobody?
I might get a wee flash. Nobody.
Just absolutely nobody. Fucking fund us. Fund that.
Now, we have a few things in the works. And in terms of buying the soundboard, I think your man in the new studio has the soundboard.
We need to start promoting ourselves. This is the thing. You know what I was saying about some comedians that haven't done stand-up or haven't done, but they're running around calling themselves comedians? They're doing well because they're great online.
Aye.
But it's like stolen valor. That's what I was telling other comedians the other day. You see a comedian that's running around saying they're a comedian and they've never done it before.
Aye.
But they're saying to people that they haven't been in the... See, being a comedian, you have to be in the trenches.
Yeah.
Know what it's like to die in your hole and do shitty wee rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the ones that aren't doing it, that say they're doing it, it's just stolen valor. So it's like, see a boy standing with all his medals and all.
Yeah.
There's a boy caught there, he had... Like, this boy went over the top. He was going to all the memorials, and he must have given himself every fucking medal that you can get in war.
Forbes?
Brian Forbes. They all had up his nose. But this boy, like, if you're going to do it, give yourself a wee handful of medals and then slip in and slip out.
Aye.
He was front and centre with fucking fucking purple fucking cross and all that crap.
A game of Tetris in the front,
Just every medal you could get, and he didn't even go to the war. No, he wasn't even in the army. Jesus Christ, like, some people are just... Did you see the boy walking around too? And he was head to toe, goggles and wellies and waders and a raincoat. And he just walks around the city looking for people to piss on him. And your man goes, "What are you doing?" He says, "Yeah, piss on me." He says, "Are you serious?" Yeah, it's just a minute. He's walking around going, so if you're coming out of the pub, he'll come over and say, "Are you going to piss?"
Oh my God.
What? Do you know what I mean?
That's mental health, surely.
Everything's mental
Or
health.
does he like looking at the doodles? Is it woman too, or?
I don't know. Never seen a one. That'll be a hand one or nothing. Fucking, I'll lie down, you squat. He just must be a kink of his. But imagine walking around the streets.
Are kinks mental health, or kinks something different?
See if I can get the... No, that's something different. Let's see if I can get the her.
Because you'll see a lot on Instagram, like models and stuff who post videos on, say, getting ready or at the pool, but they'll always blur out their feet because you don't get the feet for free.
Shut up.
Aye.
Where is this boy?
Pee on me.
Pee on me.
When you're not strong. Fuck, I could pee on him every half hour.
Oh, I'm serious too. I get up out of the bed and fucking going for peas. I've never had a... It's that long since I had a good straight 8 hours uninterrupted.
I did try to tick the back
door in.
She said no. No, stop drinking from like cutting down the water from like 6 o'clock on doesn't make no difference.
You were saying that whole pile of times.
I get to bed about 11, hey, and then about 1:30 I am busting, and then I can make it through the rest of the night. Then
I try and sleep through it.
Aye.
Ignore it, but then the root comes and all. There's a root cause there.
The big watery root. It's a root, but it's not.
And then you have to sit down to pee because it's a whole bending session.
It's a water balloon route, like.
And you're in bad form because it's woke up your sleep and you're just like, oh, fucking, oh. I do a joke. A little average last night went down a fucking storm. New bit. You may have heard it about the Dutch oven, no?
I think so.
The ensuite.
Mm-hmm.
But that's more or less what we're on about. Middle of the night, going for a pee, and the obstacles. Because if you've got the pissy route, that's in your head going, oh, for fuck's sake, have they fucking wait that drops a wee bit, because you can't just start pissing. I mean, you soak the ceiling. Yeah.
I always set her down.
I have to tiptoe because Orla is lying beside me, and then I'll not do my whole bit, but her head is here, and our toilet's there. You know what I mean?
And your roots pointing
I can rub her head while I'm shaking. Play on her hair while I'm shaking.
And if you squeeze too hard, you just grab.
So I would sit down to pee, so I wouldn't wake her up. Because if you stand and pee, she's just going to hear that. But I've a whole bit about it, and it's the true story about the time that she woke herself up, turned around and blamed me for shitting. She genuinely thought it was me. You dirty bastard, you think you could have went downstairs. He's sitting there beside her going, I'm doing this to fucking, so it wouldn't make noise.
Man, I actually have that problem now. So all the Waynes use our ensuite bathroom in our room. They won't fucking go to the big... I don't know.
What's is closer? The main bathroom? The everybody?
Oh,
strategically
built. They're only like 3 meters.
Exactly.
But, and the ensuite bathroom about a meter. The door is about a meter from my side of the bed. And the Waynes...
is the toilet your
The Waynes come in, do a shite, and go to bed. And then I'm lying there just with the smell of shite.
And they don't flush a bit, way on. We arses on them.
Oh, I doesn't even wipe. Man, I just go
Only dirty people wipe themselves.
I go on, man, and there's this big, long, brown fucking thing. No toilet roll anywhere to be seen. Just preserved.
Fucking, what do you call it? The dinosaur one? No, not Lord Rings. Fucking, what do you call it? Anyway, Aye, man. And so you're right beside the toilet. Arlo she had to be beside the toilet because everything has to be handy for her.
Yes. No, I'm actually on the toilet side, sir, but I still hate getting up.
Oh, so you can just jump out and piss?
Aye.
Stop complaining then. I have to do the fucking dander.
The square.
The square. I have to go around the big square and then fucking... There's always something to stand on, like in the barefoot. It's sickens you and everything's... And then sometimes I can't get back to sleep.
Man, one of my things is, see if you like trip over a bedroom slipper of hers, man, I could actually punch your face.
Oh, aye, real
see in the
fight.
middle of the night when you're like in bad form because you had to get up and then you nearly break your neck on a bedroom slipper, a loose bedroom slipper. I could fucking swing you.
Use woman, eh?
Here,
did you ever just tidy the whole? I was telling, I think I must have said the whole kitchen tidied, and then she went, "These go in here running." I says, I fucking got up early, tidied the whole place. Like, see, when I tidy, I say to the wins, I try and tidy the place like you're selling the house. Leave it like somebody comes in and went, "Oh, I'll buy this place." That's the way I would. That's the way I recommend it tidy. Not them. That
would actually make a good like serial killer documentary. You know, like the cops come into your house and they open up the wardrobe or the one of the cupboards in the kitchen and Orla's all folded up, been there for weeks. And why did you do it, Mr. Boyle? Everything is to be put
The only thing that's facing out's the fanny. All morning. Just while you're making tea.
She used to love this.
All the memories.
Just and then the cops are...
And then the weekend then just...
Everything has to be in its place. Here, I want to get your thoughts on some horrible people before we go on to finding out how stupid you are. Man, this is a wee boy I follow. It's actually his sister has like an Instagram account. It's called Ewing and Me. That's him there. Highly autistic. And she put up, like, just to call these people out. Look, I want to get your thoughts on some of the comments. So that's the young lad there, highly autistic. Mm-hmm. Katya's comment was, waste of time, space and money.
What kind of scumbags?
Just put him down and be done with it.
And is that somebody that you can actually trace?
Stephen's weight loss journey.
Oh my God, so a guy that's doing a weight loss journey and wants sympathy from fucking...
wants autistic
and
people.
what did they say?
Just put him down and be done with it.
Scumbag.
Jim Blackpool, at some point we have to realise people aren't beneficial to society and public money should be spent elsewhere.
I'd fight him.
Maybe just put him down. This is end stage capitalism, Zion hater. Maybe just put him down. What's going to happen when the parents are gone? Just going to pass the burden on to other family members. Man,
that's evil. Like.
I have been thinking about this for days, man.
That is evil. And then what happens then is, so you're telling me they're more or less saying if they find out during pregnancy that you might be disabled, they're going to.
Oh God!
Isn't there something about if things keep going the way they're going, Down syndrome might be eradicated because people are finding out now the chromosome thing, and then they're aborting away.
Right.
And then there's the whole thing in China now. They've ran out of girls. Do you remember China used to be only allowed 2 children?
Aye.
So they would have found out, a big portion would have found out what the sex was during the pregnancy test and then just aborted it if it was a girl. Because the new boys were more chance of business and progression and stuff like that.
Well, I know it is male dominated. Like
male dominated now that they can't get riding. Must be riding each other.
So China's penis heavy?
Well, they're all wee penis heavies. There's no heavy penises in China.
We sit down peas.
There's no. No rare. I wouldn't mind going to a sauna in China. I would still shave the headboard. You know what I mean? But anyway, sup? Eh? I can start pulling boys and all.
What's happening there, Zane?
Alright, kid.
Any noodles today?
But so I just think, I wonder what the percentage of male to female is in China. I could find out every chat.
Right, go.
This could be me.
Because it need to be backed up by some statistics.
Male to female ratio.
Yeah.
You're going to get it faster than me.
No.
approximately 720 million males to 695 million. It's the same.
Really? You should have
Some
done
lying
children.
bastards. I just made it up. Maybe.
Do you know what? They were talking about that on a podcast the last day, that the many people are taking their information from just TikToks. I've seen a TikTok.
It's unreal, man. Or even people saying that I googled it. Still not good enough for me. Unless you're getting the higher book out of the library with signatures on it.
Did Blee tell you about the Christmas quiz?
Do you know what way the best way, to get information? But for people, they believe you. If you're on, if I have somebody on a podcast and you're going, right, and where'd you get that information? It came up on TikTok. What do you want to hear that would make you go, right? It sounds like he's making sense.
I know why.
You need to be having research.
Well, this is when I was researching.
What is research?
When I was researching the podcast yesterday for the conspiracy one, it's fucking ChatGPT.
No, but
What did you want me to do? Go to a library?
No. What research is this? Research is finding 3 or 4 examples of your argument,
Aye.
cross-referencing it,
Yeah.
arguing against that argument,
Yeah.
and then coming to a conclusion.
Yeah.
And this is like 3 or 4 different experts.
But that's still your biased opinion.
But you're backing it up by maybe stats and fucking...
But that final conclusion will
But
be
it's
based
better than
on-
going to watch it on TikTok.
Oh,
That's my point. You would have, like... If you hear, like Jordan Peterson, when he's talking, you're going to listen because he's an expert in psychology. And he knows. So going, well, he knows the shit. He did that for 30 or 40 years. Not, I was on TikTok. And they say is the best one. Well, they say that.
I know, but like I always reference in that to how my care knowledge and strategy is. So like I'll tell new people working on like residential stuff how I do things, but I would tell them that works for me. That won't necessarily work for you. You know what I mean? Because
Being a good manager then is letting them find a way that suits their
I just tell them the way I do it, and some because
shortcuts.
break a few laws.
Shortcutter. You're the biggest shortcutter I know.
In terms of
Fucking, you shouldn't even be purple belt.
oh fuck, 10
I
years.
see a wee black eye there. Still,
Hard bastard.
that was my whole life. I think I went through a year with constant black eye, but it swapped sides. You're going to the tech. Did you not have a black eye on the left hand side last week? Yep.
It's not a well.
That's a gi stuck. Is that gi wrestling or is
No, it's a knuckle in the eye, to be honest.
it? Who did that, Gareth? A knuckle in the eye. Black belt. Wanker, eh? You must have had a good fucking position on him. That I had the knuckle.
No,
there.
it's more scrambling.
Right. Oh, it just sort of, it was a punch then, like a wee punch.
Aye. Fuck, man, at one point they need me there in the head, sir, but I just got my head
Do you want me to
turned.
get him for you?
If you would, well, he's away at the moment, so
Right,
you'll have to
so
wait till he
back.
comes back.
No, where is it? Because I can send boys over.
Hey, and before we get into how stupid your Bone Temple last night, sir, is good.
Might go and see it tonight. No, I'm giggling. Fuck.
Man, you're Belfast.
Might go and see it the weekend, hey?
No, it's
Did you like the last one?
I loved the last one.
I thought
but
the
this
last
one's
one
a wee
was
bit
brilliant.
different now.
I heard this one's even better.
I really enjoyed it. Hey,
It sets it
your
up for
man
food.
Jack O'Connell's class.
He's brilliant anyway.
Well,
In the early month of May.
There's not a twist at the end, but there's like a...
Somebody was saying, comedians were going, cover your ears on them because there's 2 boys that seen it in the cinema when they have a chat.
I'd be surprised at the end.
So they said something, and I took my ears out, but I think it was something to do with it.
Took your ears out.
Took my ears out and put my penises back in.
Really?
I had 2 big dicks for your ears.
That's how you hear.
Just them wobble, hey?
Can you hear better when they're erect?
That's when you're getting the signal. Fucking hell.
No, man, I really enjoyed it. Ralph Fiennes is brilliant. Jack
He's
O'Connell.
brilliant in the last one.
The Jimmies now, it's kind of all focused on the Jimmies.
Right, is that what they're calling themselves, the Jimmies?
The fingers, I think.
But they're all looking
It's
like Jimmy
Jimmy and the
Savs.
fingers, but they're all Jimmy.
Is Jimmy Savile their hero, like?
No, it's Sir Jimmy McChrystal. They don't say.
Aye,
They don't
but,
say.
but it is,
100%.
he's the man.
Aye, and the Devils.
Have they any
face there.
pictures of him or anything?
No.
But everybody knows.
Oh, it's,
You were a Jimmy one
but
time?
they actually go.
Did it remind you of that time you went to play darts? Or watch the darts?
Oh, aye. What do you call it?
It's alright being Jimmy Savile with 20, but then if you fucking dander off stoving, you're on your own up some street.
And the what was it his saying? Like, how's that? Or something like that. Jimmy Savile used to say. That's their saying.
Aye.
When they do something really bad, they go, how's that?
Apparently Jimmy Savile was the man that invented the double
Oh, the disc jockey?
Disc-
DJ?
DJ Disc Jockey.
Disc jockey.
Do you know that he introduced the second fucking box?
Turntable.
Thank you. We're both useless. If we did, we would
Well,
never get
useless,
a.
like
No, we wouldn't get a sentence from us if we didn't have each other. That's a Connor. So
I
you
think
keep
you don't
finishing my sentences.
I think you dumb me down, if I'm honest.
Now we come sort of. You're up there now with that.
Speaking of dumb down, do you want... Oh, here. I want to say... Do you want to know something? There's a...
You on about me fucking...
No, before we get to that, there's a good show on. There's a good show coming on Netflix tomorrow. The Rip. The bank heist.
No, I love The Rip.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are like cops who...
I seen sort of wee...
So I was actually on this morning seeing when it was like... Because I knew it was this week. But man, I guess... See at the end of the month, right? Did you ever watch Free Solo? The guy that's...
Climbed up the mountain himself.
El Capitan.
He isn't dead, is he?
No.
Should be.
No, he's doing a live show on Netflix where he's climbing this mental building in Taiwan.
That's because we could watch him die.
You could watch him die. It's a
Are they
possible.
going to go live or is it like a 1 minute?
I think it's live.
Oh man, like he's going to die some stage doing that shit.
Aye.
What was the one?
Man, it's no ropes, no nothing. It's,
I know.
he's just going to climb it.
Somebody did it on there, and it was just like that. Was just because you've tripped in everyday life. You fucking trip. I suppose doing things like just one wee slip the wrong way and you're dead.
Aye.
There was one of somebody doing a jump, wasn't there? And they just.
Oh, aye. What do you see here? Look, that's
I've
the
sweaty hands.
That's the building there. Look, live. World famous free soloer Alex.
That would probably be easy for him compared to what he's used to climbing.
Ascend one of the talls, but it's completely glass. Like,
where do you start?
The bottom. Hey, but you not think that would be worth?
Remember Superman?
January 23rd. If anybody's
why with a plunger? How many people went out with a plunger to try to climb up their granny's windows?
Who's Harry Crumb?
Big fucking. Did you watch Chevy Chase documentary?
Who was on about it?
Brilliant, sir. Do you know
Conan Air was on about it.
Brilliant. Do you know what? He's a genius, you know? Comedy genius.
But I watched a review of it and they said, do you see if you...
Oh, he's a hateful bastard.
See if you think Chevy Chase is a cunt. He says, this won't change your mind.
No.
He says, I love Chevy Chase for his body of work, but he has
it doesn't turn you off him as a performer, but...
Aye, but he says because he likes him as a performer, it didn't turn him off him. But he says, if you don't like him, you will hate him more.
And see, the thing about it, boys will also like him. I know, like, we like Brian Forbes, you know what I mean? He's a cunt. But see, the thing, like, Saturday Night Live, he was one of the main original star. He was the star. He was that good that they wanted to do it again, and they fell in love with this girl that didn't want him to do it, and they moved out to LA. They couldn't believe it, the whole fucking thing. It was like we just made one of the biggest shows, he won an Emmy, and then he just went, nah, fancy her, I'm away. He said that was a big regret, because he went to the reunion 50 years later, and they used everybody, Bill Murray, all the main acts over the years, and he didn't, he was just sitting in the audience. And I thought that was bad, but see, when he did Community, everybody from the director to the tea lady hated him like he was a cunt.
Aye.
And everyone was like...
He was kicked off there.
He's saying to the director says, just do that. You're telling me, Chevy Chase, how to do comedy? This is the director of the Community. And he goes, yes, just do it. He says that... but then everybody loved him in the Community. He was the viewers fucking absolutely lapped him up. And he's been on some crackers. Like, and he fucked a lot of stuff up himself because of the way people just didn't want to work with him. But then you've got the likes of Martin Short and boys coming on saying they loved him. They were brilliant in Three Amigos, like.
Oh, I love Three Amigos.
It's still timeless.
That's one I must show the Wednesday. That's
brilliant. Whoa, horsey, whoa. And I'll be back someday, and your woman says, why? Remember the good looking one at the end was all about, don't worry, I'll be back someday. And she went, why?
Man, do you know what I started a couple of nights ago on? I fucking hooked Ted Lasso.
Brilliant, sir. I watched the whole lot. Like I had to. That was my. Knowing you get a. It's like that now with Dexter. Knowing you get on, you need to watch.
I watched, and do you know what? You know it's perfect. A wee half hour before bed.
And it's fucking brilliant. Where are you at?
Oh, season 1, episode 4.
You'd nearly leave you crying a couple of times.
Well. Do you know what always got me? I always seen the TikTok clips of him playing the darts.
Yeah.
And he was like, people underestimate me my whole life. What people don't know about me is I do tennis down and he hits the fucking bullseye and he wins the thing. He's like,
and everybody hates him for ages, and they all love him. Like,
but he's great. But there's a lot of good messages on it. Like
a bit of cheese in there too. But
it's super cheesy. And
but it's like, I like that cheese.
And the football stuff takes me out a wee bit.
Aye, because he's nowhere near.
But even the boys playing football are terrible.
He's trying to bring over American attitude to football.
It's not even that, but even the way the boys, like they're Premiership footballers, like.
And it was like, but he has. Do you know what it's like? It's like a Hollywood version of fucking Wrexham.
Aye.
But to have a proper manager in there rather than him. He didn't manage the games, like, really.
So, cause
he was there to motivate people.
He got the kit guy to give him some of the tactics.
And then he ended up a manager.
But I think it's his likability.
That's what. And do you know what? If you think of Klopp got people doing what he wanted because of that fucking love attitude, and you just would go through a wall for him. And
because man,
Mourinho used to be like that.
I was actually listening to Talk Sport this morning. They were talking about Alonso getting the sack, and the players run the club and the players run the dressing room, and it's a fucking shit show. And your man was like, but Carlo Ancelotti was there.
But apparently Alonso is like Klopp, where he wants you run, fight, and they're all like, we're fucking multi-millionaires, fuck up.
But
they want to do that.
But then how was Carlo Ancelotti able to do it? He was there, they loved him, got the players, got
but
them,
he doesn't
got them working
hard, like the way that.
But he must be doing something right. He had the change room, he had the players.
Exactly, and he just probably went, listen, you're all brilliant, play. Where he wants a system in place, and that's why I don't think Klopp will work. Real Madrid.
Would you take Alonso over Slot?
Slot hasn't lost now in 9 games and he's dead in the ship. But Liverpool were never going to hit the ground running, I didn't think.
No.
So we got rid of half the team, and then brought in ones, and then
we're still nowhere near where we need to be. But
we should have beat Arsenal last time. We didn't have the 2 top strikers from last year.
No strikers. Gakpo's
our best striker this year's Ekitike, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2 were the best players in the league last season.
Yeah.
Isak and Salah. 3 players that weren't there. If you had one of them, we would have put a goal away. Anyway, the podcast doesn't give a fuck about football.
Some of them do. Charlie McGrain and all them.
But you only hear about them when we lose. But what do you think? Get rid of him now? I don't think.
No.
And I think a lot of
Alonso's very untested too.
I think a lot of people are going to eat their hats. Liverpool too. Segue on that. I was at Liverpool the weekend, and see what you notice is we're over 100 years old. Many years, 100. But there's not that many managers. Chelsea probably had more in the last 2 months.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So Liverpool aren't the type to just give up on you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't if you won
if
you won the league, but and then you need to bring your own players in, they progress. It's not going to be a smooth transition. Sorry.
Transaction. Right, anyway, talk to us about knocking on heaven's door.
Anybody doesn't know, I was at Liverpool the weekend, but don't even want to really chat about it.
Not one person I talked to you about it could understand why the fuck you were going out and knock.
So what happened was
Skyscanner, cheap flight.
Do you want me to tell you?
Go.
First things first is...
Look, you've a wee list there. Go through the list.
No, I know, but it's not.
Wife cheap.
You're not. Your
wife's cheap.
You're not. You're ruining it. Like.
Sorry, go.
So I went to America late. I went to Liverpool late. I left the house at 9 in the morning. Never got there till 11 at night. What else do you want to know?
Tell us the story.
That's what happened. What I was going to say is, me and Arla says we're not getting each other for anything for Christmas, but I went, not fucking falling for that one again, so I spent over £300 on her.
Mm-hmm.
She got me a pair of jeans. I was waiting for someone else to come out. She felt bad about it, and I was like, next year we'll stick to it. What's a good... I love that idea. Because I would have spent good money on her for her birthday, which was a fucking fortnight before Christmas, you know what I mean? 14th, a week, more or less. And she says, we'll just go easy each other this Christmas because there's that much fucking to spend on. Fucking serious amount you spend on Christmas anyway. That's annoying enough.
Aye, man, I'm still recovering. I'm still.
I had a text in fucking March, I think.
I think you're right.
And then, do you know the thing too? I want to book a holiday. I said, do we need to book a holiday? And she goes, well, no money. I said, no, but book it. Or something.
You have to put a deposit on.
You have to put something on now. Because see if you went to March or April, you're not.
But you're still talking £300 or £400 that we wouldn't have to book a holiday.
So Arla thought, because she knew I was doing the gig in Liverpool, hot water, and I was going to get there, whatever. So I was getting to the stage where I had no money left, and I said to Conan, listen, I'm going to go on my own, stay on a mate's, fly over one night and come back the next day just to do the gig. But Arla for Christmas then paid for our flights.
So you didn't book a flight?
It still came out of my account. What? But I didn't book fuck all. Arla says, listen, see, to be fair, she had everything sorted for us. She even sent me a list of things we need to bring, the pack. But you know what she did? She went to the cheapest flight she could find in Ireland, which was Knock.
Isn't it Knock's Mayo?
Knock. They built Knock Airport for one reason. The Pope. When the Pope was visiting, they built an airport for him to land on. And then made a London airport. So now Knock does flights to Liverpool.
Right.
So she was able to get a flight for me and him return for £70. Both ways together. So this is what happened. So and she said to me, what do you think? I said, whatever. It's like a 2.5 hour drive. You're talking, what, it was 2 hours, or it's an hour and a half to Belfast? Fucking 20 minutes to Derry. There was nothing going from Derry. The ones in, so the flights going from Belfast were £165 each.
But like you'd have been in Dublin, like?
No, right near Dublin.
No, but you would have been 2.5 hours, would have got you to Dublin.
Aye, that's what I mean. And a good road.
Aye.
And I says, I don't mind, this is 5 hours instead of fucking 3 or 4, whatever. It was booked. And even the night before, so Conan was out for his girlfriend's 18th the night before, so I had to do all the organising and all that and made sure.
So you hanging?
I don't think they get
No,
when you're 18 you don't fucking know what a hangover is.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing football the next day and all. So next morning got up, I had everything packed sitting on top of the kitchen table, and I remember I was going to put the passports in my coat pocket, and Arla goes, no, put them in the bag in case you forget them. So I put the 2 passports in the bag. Now, me and Conan, the same bags. Arla bought them. They're wee ones that 100% will fit on the plane. There's no ifs or buts about it. They're about that size, look. Fucking, how big's that? 20 inches. And I don't know if you remember that morning. It was a Saturday morning. I went out there and the black ice was the worst I've ever seen.
That was bad.
I nearly fell on my face going up to the car. And then I seen how froze the car was. I had my bag over my shoulder. Went back into the house. Put the bag down on the table. Grabbed the kettle. Not to boil it, but just to bring the kettle, fill it with water. Went out. Got on then. Started heating the car up. You know when you drop the windows, there was it still looked like there was pushing the ice out. And Conan came out then. I was pushing the ice out, and then I went back out with the kettle. Went, filled the water. Jumped in the car. Seen my bag in the back. We started driving. Conan even said to me, we were about 5 minutes from the house, you definitely get the passports. And I went, fuck up. I had to drive 30 miles an hour for about an hour and a half. 25 to 30 because the black ice was everywhere.
It was bad.
It was, man, there was a couple of times when I was just waiting for the car to end up where I was going to stop. You had no power over it.
Black ice, racist bastard.
So we went down past Bondorn, Sligo, on down. Good farm because we were going to Liverpool.
You're going away, yeah. Well, you weren't, but
good bonding session with me and the son. You know what I mean? Chatting away to him, telling lies, making up stories. Anyway, going down the road, and I got there, and I says, right, make sure we have everything. I says, I lifted the bag. He goes, that's mine. I says, what do you mean? That's my bag. I says, where's my bag?
I'd love to have been there. Right?
Arla said to me, did you nearly cry? I says, no, I wasn't going to fucking cry.
No, but you were
Conan says I've never seen a face like, because do you know that fucking, when you see people in the sun start going in the head, what am I going to do? Like if it was, so I knew passports, because I was going to go fuck the clothes, I'll go over what I'm wearing.
Oh, aye.
And I was, first thing in now, that's rare by the way in my brain, fuck, I had my charger in there, in the bag. I had my charger and I was going through the things in the bag that I really needed, and then I went, passports. The fucking passports are in the bag. And then fuck up Conan because he's coming up with answers. And you don't even know you haven't got a pube. Fuck up.
Only people with pubes can speak.
Exactly. But you've lived a life, you've never even been fuck up. And he went quiet then. And then I was working out, right, our flight, we're down here at 12. So we left at 9, but it took us like 3 hours to get down because of the ice. Right? So we got down, our flight was 2. It was 12. We're 2.5 hours away from Strabane. So even if we had been 2 hours away, I could have said to you, go and meet me halfway.
No.
Still getting the tight because I'm not bad. I still might have got refused because I'm landing back. If it was only 2 hours away now, I'm landing back at the time the flight's going. Too late, but it was 2.5 hours.
No, you'd be boarded half an hour before the flight takes off. Like,
walked in, and if I was in Belfast, they would have just let you go. Don't need ID.
But you're in a different country.
Mm-hmm. And I said to them, and they just went no, and we just turned and walked out. I didn't even argue, didn't do anything. You know, when you watch them boys in airports, fucking. I said, is there nothing we can do? Can we scan the fucking passports and, you know what I mean? No. Well, they were happy enough to watch us walk away.
They probably love that.
Cunts. Sun his head at lunchtime.
Yeah.
So I kept it cool. Then I just jumped in the car and started driving home. What do you do? People expect me to run around kicking things. Then he was asleep on the way home. So I'm driving home, he's asleep.
Do you know what? I would have just...
I rang you then. That's for on about the money on the thing. So what happened was then Conan says, we need to go. And I says, well, do you know what? We'll just go from Belfast. So we had to pay an extra 160 each. So the flights, we paid 70 for the flights and the parking. Then was like 30, maybe 20. So we're like £100. Mm-hmm. So I said to Arlo, we lost £100. No, we didn't. We had to pay 300 then for the day. I says, but if we didn't go, because that was another option, we're just going home. At one stage, I was going, fuck it, we're going home. We're not going. But I wanted to do the gig. I didn't want to let them down because it was on posters. You know what I mean? As Roman, by the way.
Roman Bryan.
Roman.
Or not Roman?
I know.
Zero Roman?
So, sickened, but trying to just keep the head. Nobody's sick. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's dead. Settle down.
Do you know what?
The only person, like Arlo was the most offended. She was going up the fucking walls, and I'm going, Conan's sleeping, she's annoyed in the house, I'm doing a fucking 5 hour round trip here. Got home, left him off, went to the Turkish barbers. That's me, full-time Turkish barbers from now on. What an experience. And I needed it.
Which one did you go to?
Yours.
Beside Argos?
One of the young people I worked with. That came over and they're cutting hair.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. And it was all hugs and all, I seen him, but I went to the other boy. And now the boy that did it to me, that did the whole fucking operation, I want him from now on just.
I told the last guy there was an old boy and I was like, no, look, I'm waiting on him.
And were they alright?
I think so, I don't know.
Would the old boy be able to do the same? It probably is.
I don't know, the guy done it the way I like it the last time.
I know who it is. He's about 30?
Bald head.
No.
Well, were you the one beside Argos, the one beside Christie's?
I was the one beside that car park we always go to. Ronan Thingley's next door. I'm there.
There's a big guy.
There's like 4 of them. There's actually a girl from Lifford working in there. Does she do the same operation?
I think so.
Man, see the difference of going in now, having mates that cut your hair and you land in and they're just like, what are you doing here? And you're like, what do you think? It's a fucking barber's. I'm looking for sausage supper, what? And then it's like a club. We young boys all giving each other a stick and all. See,
I do enjoy that sometimes. Like
that's all right, I know. But see the thing about it that it's not good. It's not a good business move because I don't care what people say. That Turkish barber, you're getting a service.
What's a treat?
It's not even. But sure, it's only a $5 fucking more than the other haircuts. It's not a treat. It's fucking.
But I mean,
it's good. It's good. It's amazing customer service. So I land on, and you know, but I didn't know any of this. And he sat me down and I was like, what do you want? And I said, and then I was saying, do you want the beard done there in the thick hair? I says, is that a thing? He goes, yeah, but it'll develop. No, nobody ever told me that before. Mm-hmm. Talking about your hair and what way you want it? No, I didn't get it. I just get it as usual. Fucking wheeled the heady. But then they shaved your ear and everything. You know, the top of the ear and then round it.
I shaved there too. And
I had to shave it and round there, and then he laid me back.
Eyebrows down.
Eyebrows, and then he creamed my face and massaged my temples, and then put a towel around my head. Pulled my wire.
No, cream your face.
But and then the hot towel. And then taking it off and doing the beard proper and then. And then he actually left it. Fuck, you go here and get your hair, and then go out. Straight from there to the pub.
And then spray all the stuff and gel it up.
And make sure there's no hair in your neck and no rush.
I like the wet shave there. I like my neck and all that there wet shaved.
Music playing and fucking, I could have fell asleep. And I fucking enjoyed the whole. That's a service.
The boy in Christie,
an extra $5.
Massages your head at the end and your face, rubs all this here and does this.
Well, I got the massage with the cream and all. I didn't get the nostrils. He must have looked up my nose and nah.
No, I've stopped getting that. At least my nose raw.
I want to get it. I want to get all them hairs out.
Nah, but it burn the ears.
No.
You say that? He burns the ears, no?
I'm going to ask him for the work. Do you have to pay more for the work?
I'm not sure.
25 quid?
Oh, I don't think so, no. So.
Oh, I was well happy. Do you know what? I was in a bit of a rush too because I had to go to Liverpool. So, got that done then, went home. And just took the blame for everything, you know what I mean? And then we left then at 4:30 to go to Liverpool. And got up there. Flight's delayed. So every time we went up to the big TV, it just says Liverpool delayed. So they're not going to tell you the gate until...
Aye.
And then they kept putting it back half an hour. So we never got to Liverpool after 11 o'clock at night. Then Ubered to the thing, and then we got on the room.
You'd have been in Australia at the same time.
Aye. And then we got into the fucking room then, and it was freezing. I mean, Baltic over there. Because we went for something to eat. That's what it was. We went to this place called the Wingstop. And rotten. Waited 40 minutes to get served. My burger was cold. Not even warm. Cold. And we waited to get served, and we were in the place. I went up and says, man, that's freezing. How do you even feel it? Sorry about that. And then I went and get me another one back, and I just put it in the bag, and we went home. Back to the thing. It was just like, what the fuck?
Second.
Then the room was freezing as well. I rang down reception. He says there's a remote, and then the remote was just fucking this big white thing with 4 buttons on the top. Conan goes, I work in a hotel, I know how to work it. I got on the bed, he turned it on. Then about 3 in the morning, I got up, and the room was freezing. He put on the aircon.
Aircon and boy.
Aircon and boy. Absolutely the pot. And I went up and had to turn it off. I didn't know how to put heat on, so we just had to get on the blankets, and I was fucking freezing the whole night. Get up the next morning, didn't know that the front of the panel slides down and all the buttons are in. I changed the heat. The place was roasting then. And then, do you know what? The only thing I would say, if it hadn't been for all that handling there, right, we probably would have went there up, because we would have got there about 11:30. Got lunch. Mm-hmm. And then we were doing it on the first day, you see. So I would have went there up, and I would have woke up then in a bad form. Because we had to do the Anfield tour then the next day at 11 o'clock. And it was freezing. Do you know what I've realised too? I put a thing out about 2 hours is too long. Do you know what? An hour is too long for me for anything now. I was loving the Anfield tour, but it was an hour, and I was going, hurry up, the fuck. It was brilliant, amazing. We went round, we were out in the pitch, in the changing rooms, hearing out stories. The only thing I would say is they start Liverpool as if it's Shankly started it all, but there was a guy who won the league twice before, back, and they should have him up there as well, I think. But then they're going through all the big areas. What was it called? What do you call your man? Hodgson?
Roy Hodgson.
I says, where's the Roy Hodgson room? They all just looked at me. The worst manager in Liverpool history. Did that, but this is what I was going to say. I didn't drink all weekend. I had I came home the freshest I ever came home from anywhere in my life. Even my Ireland, and it was
Welcome
great.
to my life.
So I had a few pints. We went to the comedy gig. Actually did really fucking well. And I thought it's a new acts for that club. It's not an open mic.
Right, okay.
So I thought I was going to become being a hero. Well, there's boys 8 years and 9 years. And
it's just new to the club?
New to the club, or somebody wanted to try new material. There was about 150 in the room, like. Then people had to send videos in to get the opportunity to do the gig, where Cam Oakley and all recommended me from Edinburgh. And I actually did a good joke. I'm going to clip it to you. I started laughing. Do you know people in Liverpool don't wear white socks? I think it's against the law. So I did a thing. I said, listen, when I come to a new country, I want to know their cultural norms. I don't like offending anybody, and I didn't realise this, but wearing white socks against the law in Liverpool. They're all like, and I says, I only have white socks, and they pulled my shoe up, and they're all, disgusting. I says, I know, only found out yesterday in the shop when I was unbuying the Sun.
That's a good one. Very good.
They're all like, oh, and then laughing at it, and I went, sorry. So I did a whole big long thing about offensive socks, but at the end I just found out the guy told me when I was unbuying the Sun.
That's good.
But brilliant. They loved me because it was like there was about 10 people there from Ireland that wanted to see me, bringing friends and all, and they were saying when they're in the toilets and all, everyone was going, the Irish guy was unbelievable, wasn't he? And all. And then the Hot Water sent me out. Now I'm in their database, and they told me
You're in the Matrix.
well. So I thought, they love me, and then they said to me, listen, they sent out the clip. I've got I had Conan recorded it, but they sent me out the Hot Water, so I'm going to get a look at it later, see what it's like. Because it's a throwaway joke, and I want to see the Hot Water in the back. So
did you tell them, like, if they're ever booking you again, just to give you 3 days travelling time?
12 hours it took me to get see the fucking journey home, felt like that. But what I was going to say is, they said, so your man Binty says, listen, now you're on our database, you're one of the comedians, and then every week check this to see what's available. So I put myself in for March. So you get there's like a Friday and Saturday, 4 gigs for 600 quid.
Right.
And then friends have said to me, from now on, don't be staying in hotels, just come over and lie in our house or whatever. So,
It'll be good over some match on.
So imagine, you're getting over, you can get even 2 gigs match. This is my weekend in a nutshell, right? Obviously, my dream was to get over, do Hot Water, and watch Liverpool play. Mm-hmm. I googled Premier League. I said, Conan, Liverpool are playing on Thursday. They're not playing the weekend. And he was like, right. And I was like, when we were over there, and we realised, fuck, Liverpool playing on Monday.
I was going to say.
No, you weren't, because you would have said. I didn't know.
But I knew they were playing the Monday, but I thought you were coming back on the Monday. That's why you aren't staying.
If I knew it was they were playing on the Monday, and it was easy to get a ticket there, actually, we were in the stadium.
It was only like £30.
60 quid, 55 quid. If I had knew there was a match on the Monday, I would have went over Sunday, Monday, and came home Tuesday. Because I thought there was no match, I said, we'll go over and have a crack on Saturday, go and do the tour, and then everybody in the tour were going to the match the next day. Except us wankers. So I says, Colin, listen, they're not playing anybody anyway, it's a fucking FA Cup. They played the first team.
Four of the best goals, Liverpool.
I said, it'll be a shit match anyway. 4-1, cracker goal. I wanted to have a moment with my son. They watched Liverpool play. Pity they weren't playing. They were playing on the fucking Monday. We were off Monday as well.
Yeah.
I was going, this weekend's just keep looking forward, Roland. Just keep moving. I'm glad. I was waiting to die in my hole as well. Just to fucking put the wee cherry on top.
But you know what? You've made connections. It was a worthwhile trip.
Worthwhile trip. I'm in there, but
and you spent some time with your son.
A comedian last night said to me, but that happened to me too, and they haven't given me a gig since. But he did say he did it in 2019. I know he was only at it 6 months.
Plus COVID, yeah.
I know, and then it's a whole new room now, and it's like perfect. It's like it's a world class venue. Sir. You want to see it? So you walk in, it's just like open diner, like top quality food, pub food, grub, stage, band playing, all that. We snazzy bar up in the corner. Then it's like a cinema. You go up these stairs, and then there's all the rooms, like the big room, the main room, and so we were in a room held about 120 or whatever, and.
But you were recommended as well, like you're not even coming there.
And then the way he's talking to me in the emails, there you go, get your name down that and we'll... So if I could get... Wouldn't it be good if you had 2 libraries a month and 2 Hot Waters?
Unreal.
That'd be unreal.
And you know what, if you're talking about doing a few gigs and like, if that trip washes its own face...
Exactly. You might even, if I can stay in Mates and get a £30 flight, because you will get them. There is wee cheapos.
A £30 flight out of Cork.
So the only thing I say is maybe this worked out that the fucking comedy gods were going, nah, you're going to be a mess if you go over early, drink all day, not want to go to the Anfield thing, and then don't prepare at all. Like, because for a couple of days I was thinking that joke, the White Sox, and the Sun. I was like, that was the only thing that went through my head. I didn't care about my set because I know it. And I actually changed my set before I went up. I was you know what, I'm going to change it. That's where I'm getting that level now where I can fuck about in my brain. That would have been impossible in the first couple of years. I used to watch boys doing it and going, how do you do that? But, so on the way back then, I was going, what the fuck's going on? On the way back, I said to Conan, you know what, I hadn't had chocolate the whole weekend. I got myself a big bag of M&M peanuts.
Right.
Right? As soon as we got on the plane, ladies and gentlemen, if you have anything with peanuts in it, please do not open the bag because there's people with allergies. I'm going, what the fuck is going on?
That's pretty standard, like.
No, it's not. I've never been told not to open my sweets before in a plane. Fucking, I was like, is there somebody following me about with a camera going, right, get him now.
Ant and Dick.
Aye, get him now. Jeremy Beadle or something.
I just announce now
You
that
just
you
feel
can't
a wee
open.
tiny hand on your shoulder.
Announce now that you can't open the peanuts.
Oh, so man, you know what? It was a good test of my patience and endurance when it came to that stuff. Because it's just like, what do you do? It's like the time when my car broke down in the middle of nowhere, and I was like, I might have to sleep here tonight. So fuck it.
I don't go mad. I just go silent.
Silent and start working shit out, and then you've got everybody else already making an opinion on how you. I love the way people think they know your emotion. Arla says you bound to cried. I says I didn't cry.
No.
Well, fucking start crying. You know what I mean?
In front of your son, like.
Jesus Christ, like. But all in all, it was good because it gave me a good lesson on just stop doing dirty rips when you're away.
Aye.
Like I did.
It spoils it.
So I didn't drink all day, obviously, to the gig because I didn't want to.
You want to be sharp?
I didn't want to affect my performance, right? And then the ones, all the Irish and all that were there were drinking right up to it and then drinking after it. So they were semi-full at the end. It was half price for a drink, 2 for comedians, but I put my pint down, went for a pee and came back, it was gone. They don't fuck about over there if it's just left in the tone. I'm the type of guy who leaves his pint on at the end. Hopefully it gets baked. But the rest of them were getting full, and I had 2 pints, 3 pints, and even Conan was going, Mom, back to the... I was going, something fucking different when I was your age, hey. He was like, oh, we'll go back and get a sleep and all. We were wrecked, like, went and got something to eat. So I was up at 7 o'clock in the morning, the next morning. Couldn't sleep on my phone, watching a bit of Dexter, got ready, went home. And then the other thing that I love, and I think they're one of the best inventions ever, Ubers.
Oh, aye.
There's nothing like it. I love that, man. You're not getting done on.
No, and you're paid before you get in. You know, they're looking for change. And
The prices are agreed.
Aye.
They actually try and get there as quick as possible because they want to get the... See, what back in the day, they would have went the long way when the meter was wrong.
Aye.
You know exactly where they are, how far away they are. Oh, man. Fucking Uber. Best thing ever. And there's Uber in Belfast. I heard it's shite, but...
I'm not sure, but just when you go to a different country, it's a completely different standard.
Oh, and Liverpool too, we realised then when you call an Uber, only call them when you need them. Especially in the city because they're there.
If we're going somewhere, I'll preload my Uber app with some money so I don't even have to think about it. Just
can you do that?
You can put the wee...
Well, just a link to the account.
Aye, well, you can do that as well.
I just think it's amazing. Because we were ordering ones and they came wild fast because they're everywhere. Somebody the closest Uber, then I'll get it and then they come and get it. So, and if you book, they charge you more if you book in advance. Did you know that? So say I book an Uber for later on in the day.
Ah, yeah.
It's nearly double the price.
Right. No, I've never. I've just always walked outside the place, see the closest one, 1 minute away. But
unreal. And you don't get done on, there's no pirates. But all in all, if the hot water get me back in hot air was worth it. Like. The only thing that really went bad was the 5-hour round trip.
Aye. And the extra money that you didn't have. And
Orla didn't remember that.
And the hit that the podcast
See,
did.
then when everybody's giving you stick and all, and no, why did you do it? Just to test you all.
Keep you on your toes.
No, like who's the most annoyed out of this situation?
You.
Thank you. So I'm just telling people we don't need to talk. This is it now. That's it. Never to be mentioned again.
Right. And on that note, folks,
Up the BRY.
Fucking hoods. Knock knock.
It's the big massive podcast. Yo, the big massive